Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Opening day in the NBA. Clark, one of the most exciting days of the year.
Yeah, everybody's starting from the same place. It's a bit of a reset for everybody. Any team has the opportunity to make their mark on this season. Last season, that's behind everybody. It's an exciting time looking forward.
Now, here's Gooden. Here's Maggette. And the three off target.
Perfectly played defensively there. He made that a very difficult look.
Dang passes to Rose. The dish to Noah. Good, nice job down low. Noah's got the first points of the night for the Bulls.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
Tooling with it, and there's the pass to Jennings. That's in there, Tooling with the assist.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Rose passes to Day. To the wing on the left. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Got to appreciate the interior game of Boozer. I mean, really does a nice job scoring in the paint. Has a high arcing shot that helps him do so.
Now here's Jennings. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Passes it to Dooley. 5 on the clock. With the teardrop. A shot that time, not on target. Rose against Bogut. Rose in the post. Dang looking it over. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Andrew Bogut.
And Dang brings a lot to the table. I mean, a terrific defender, and he's very reliable as a scorer at all 3 levels.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. All free throws good from Luol Deng. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Rose against Jennings. The feed now to Bogut. Jennings kicks to Dooley. 6 to shoot. They set the pick. Fires the 3. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots. Pass to Deng. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time.
He does not lack for confidence. And he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Jennings taking his time here. Nice D from Rose.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Here is Bogans, covered by Maggette. Noah, the pass to Deng. Over Doolin. Deng can't get it to go. Bucks trail by 5. Outside Jennings. They could use a bucket. And it's Chicago with the rebound. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look to start the season.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Well, you look at these teams, evenly matched, similar capabilities. That makes for exciting games. We'll see if that's the case tonight.
Now here's Jennings, following the miss by Derrick Rose. And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Maggette up top. Pass to Jennings. Shot clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Stolen by Boozer. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Feeds it to Rose. The kick out to Boozer. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Outside Rose. From the arc. Good, and a nice assist from Noah.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Jennings. Bogut sends a screen for Jennings. Buries the long-range jumper. Jennings has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Milwaukee.
Outstanding range from the point guard Jennings. He's a terrific shooter from long range.
Rose against Jennings. Boozer with a screen for Rose. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Jennings. 6 points for him. Here's Maggette. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And the versatile Maggette showing off the quick release there.
On the pass to Boozer. He kicks it to Noah. To the left side wing. Down low. Left block shot on the way. And there's Carlos Boozer on the assist by Rose. And it's Jennings with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 7. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Back to Rose. Launches it. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
And here's Jennings following the three-pointer by Derrick Rose. Jennings with the bucket.
Jennings a master of the mid-range area on the floor. I mean, he has his feet up under him and his shoulders square. Golden.
Right wing. Rose double teamed. Here is Bogut. Covered by Bogut. Gooden with the rebound.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And that one falls for Juling. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Bulls leading by 6. To the middle. It's stolen by Bogut. Now Dooling. And the layup is good.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Well, Chicago has gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. Here is Bogut. No scoring in this one. Rebounded by Bogut. Bucks trail by 4. And here's Jennings. 8 points for him. Shot from 12. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Boy, the smooth jump shot of Jennings. Something to behold. Really looks good every time it comes off his fingers.
Passes it to Rhodes. Lets it go from deep, and it's sent back by Bogut. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And I really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
That free throw good from Boozer.
And Boozer, quite the efficient scorer, a banger in the post, who also has a very solid and reliable mid-range shot.
The Bulls making a switch here. Watson's checked in, and Milwaukee also making a switch. Sanders checked in for Andrew Bogut. Second free throw, no good. Bucks trail by 3. Pass to Dooling. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Jennings can't get it to go.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Now here's Noah. Pass to Dang. Over Maggette. Dang can't get it to go.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here is Watson following the basket by Brandon Jennings. Outside Dang to the right side. Here's Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
Not a guy you want to dunk over you. Boozer with a head of steam there, heading to the rim.
Jennings passes to Goodman. Kicks it to Dooling. From past the arc, drills the three-pointer. Dooling's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now the pass to Boozer. Over Goodman. And it's Boozer that time in the assist by Watson. Boozer's got 9.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Left side, Jennings. There's the drive.
Jennings is what we call point hungry. This guy loves to score the ball, and he's able to deal and get his shot off against anybody who's guarding.
It's his first trip to the line.
Really can't criticize the work he did at the line a year ago. 82% on the season.
You know, he really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one thing that Jennings gives this team is speed. He's got tremendous speed, whether it's the quick release or his authoritative takes to the basket.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Thomas checked in for Noah. Brewer comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Korver in for Keith Bogans. Brandon Jennings hits them both. So it's Watson who will bring it up for the Bulls. Outside Korver. Over Boykins. Again, Chicago.
When you have a passer like Watson, that's an added bonus. I mean, he's really skilled at finding the open guy, and that helps any team.
Jennings kicks to Gooden. It's back to Jennings. Now, here's Gooden. Not a lot of room. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Korver passes to Watson. Back to Korver. Shoots over Boykins. Another one falls for Chicago.
And they're leaning on the mid-range right now. That's 6 of their last 10 from that area.
Passes it to Gooden. Here is Boykins. Screened by Sanders. Boykins passes to Sanders. And finished off by Sanders.
And that's what you want to see. Good, fundamental, sound basketball with the bounce pass.
Outside Korver. It's good, and Watson picking up the assist. Watson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And Korver has made a living out of hitting that 3 ball. He has one of the quickest releases in the game.
Now, here is Red. Nothing on the board. Pass to Boykins. To the paint. And Sanders throws it down.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Here's Watson. 30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Korver's got 10.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And Ronnie Brewer picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul. Substitution on the court.
Seconds left here in the opening quarter. It's Jennings with the drive. Martin. And it's Chicago with the rebound. And he drives in. Brewer's shot is off. From deep three-point territory. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Bulls out front, up 6. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
No good from Gibson. Bucks trail by 6. Jennings kicks to Marshall. Pass to Boykins. Now Marshall. And Gibson sends it back.
A good defender who uses his body well. Gibson is capable of blocking shots.
And the basket by Brewer.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And finished off by Sanders.
Boy, you got to love that nice assist by Jennings.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Gibson, the pass to Brewer. Bulls moving the ball around. Double team on Rose. From deep, Johnson. A rebound by the Bucks. Now here's Jennings. 14 points for him. A three-pointer is right on target.
That lefty stroke of MYERAS, man, it might be, well, it is one of the best in the league.
Rose dishes to Gibson. Back to Rose. double team on Rose. It's tipped. Red with the steal. Jennings kicks to Boykins. They set the screen inside. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And it's the Bulls with the ball after the basket by Milwaukee. Clock at 6. Outside Gibson. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. Brewer driving in. Yep, it counts. Brewer's got 4 points this quarter. And 2 out of the last 3 finals, Greg, have seen the Celtics and Lakers square off. Will we see a repeat this year?
I mean, it's been great for the league, but you're always better off choosing the field. And I got a sneaky suspicion there might be some change afoot in the Eastern Conference.
In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Jennings passes to Marshall. It's back to Jennings. Rose with the double team. Jennings dishes to Marshall. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut back down to 3 points with the bucket from Boykins.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Jennings against Thomas. Passes to Marshall. Here is Boykins. Fires from deep. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Rose passes to Gibson. Gibson the screen. Here's Brewer. And that one, good. Brewer's got 8 points.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Pass to Marshall. It's back to Jennings. Pass to Boykins. And here is Red. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside Rose. And Gibson now top the key. Gibson the screen. Brewer passes to Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Yeah, you know, this is the totality of Gibson's game. I mean, he's a guy who takes on everybody when he's looking to score.
Sanders with a screen on Rose. And finished off by Sanders.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Rose passes to Brewer. Outside Rose. The pass to Brewer. Thomas sets a screen for Brewer. Shoots over Boykins, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Let's keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Jennings passes to Marshall. Now Boykins. The tray. Rebound by Johnson. Pass to Brewer. Lets it go with a 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Boykins passes to Marshall. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Boykins. Boykins has got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Bulls. They've led by as much as 10. Brewer with the ball. He's got 10 over Boykins. Offensive rebound, Gibson. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
You got to get a body on Gibson, because if you don't, he's relentless in attacking the offensive glass.
Bucks trail by 3. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And the Bulls will go for a different look here. Joakim Noah's checked in for Thomas. Boozer comes in for Taj Gibson. Luol Deng is checked in for James Johnson. And it's Bogan's in for Brewer. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Sanders. Gooden comes in for Marshall. Maggetti's checked in for Michael Redd. And it's Dooling in for Earl Boykins. Bogut against Noah. Jennings kicks to Gooden. It's back to Jennings. They double him with Boozer. For the three. Shot by Gooden is no good.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Now Rose. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Bogans. The three. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Now here's Jennings. 6-point game. Maggetti the pass to Bogut. Stolen by Boozer. To the inside. And that one's good by Noah. Noah's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Jennings. He's got 14. He dishes it to Bogut. Stolen by Rose. Hogan's from outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Here's Dooling. He's got 7. Pass to Jennings. Will it go? Craps in the tray. Jennings has got 17.
And Jennings starting to fill it up in a hurry. An incredible scorer who feels comfortable shooting from anywhere in the gym.
Here is Bogans. He's covered by Dooling. Now Bogans. 6 on the shot clock. Boozer trying to get open. And easy 2 points on the layup. He has 5.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Jennings. He's got 17. No good from Maggetti. Deng with it. And Jennings picks him up defensively. Back to Deng. From outside the arc. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Yeah, you got to run Deng off that 3-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple thanks to that fast release.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. The Bulls making a switch here. Brewer's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Michael Redd's checked in for Brandon Jennings. Up top, 7 points in the game. Back to Maggetti. He feeds it to Gooden. Stolen by Boozer. To the paint. And Noah with the slam.
And this is how aggressive Noah can be. When he senses an opportunity to finish it, he goes for it.
Bucks trail by 12. The pass to Gooden. Now Bogut. Yep, that one goes in there. Bogut's got his first basket.
Nice dish from Red that time. The sweet shooting lefty showing you he's got more than just shooting in his back.
Hogan's passes to Boozer. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here is Bogut. He's got 5. Deng can't get it to go. Maggetti kicks to Dooling. Passes to Gooden. Maggette. All sorts of time. And again, it's Milwaukee converting.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Dang. Dishes it to Boozer. Back to Dang. He kicks to Bogans. It's Chicago with another bucket.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Bucks trail by 10. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of basketball. Now, here is Maggette, covered by Brewer. Maggette dishes to Dula. Shot clock at 5. Near the three-point line, it's Red, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Red's got 5 points in the quarter. Now Bogans, he's got 7. Outside Dang. Boozer inside. He's against Gooden. It's Boozer missing. Milwaukee's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. There's the pass to Gooden. Maggette outside. Wide open. Chicago grabs the miss. Boozer's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bogans. Drew Gooden grabs the miss. Maggette outside. Three-pointer. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Chicago Bulls holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. We're seeing a tremendous game from Brandon Jennings.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. The Bulls leading by 8. And here's Rose. Passes it to Boozer. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Milwaukee with the ball. Juling with it. Pass to Jennings. Beyond the arc. Chicago grabs the miss. Boozer's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rose passes to Bogans. Back to Rose. Here's the teardrop.
When Rose is attacking, guys, I mean, the defense has to act. He puts them on their heels.
First team foul.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Free throw drops for Rose.
Well, I tell you what, this guy gives you everything he's got when he's out there. And that's what you love about Derrick Rose, how fierce he is as a competitor.
And both free throws good for Rose.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Rose against Jennings. And a chance now to look look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll tip it off. A road trip beginning in Oklahoma City where they'll take on the Thunder. And then on Saturday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. The Bucks have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And the second free throw, good. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Boozer with the screen for Rose. Kept alive.
Boy, it's hard to replace enthusiasm. It can take you so far in the passion Noah plays with, hustling on the offensive glass, scrappy on the defensive end as well. He's fun to watch.
Here's Jennings after the made shot from Joakim Noah. The 11-footer. Jennings can't get it to go. And so it's Dang bringing it up for the Chicago Bulls. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Now here's Dang. He's got 7. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here is Bogut. Sinks the triple. Hogan's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bulls.
How about that screen by Noah?
Outdueling. 7 points in the game. Pass to Jennings. Takes a 3. Milwaukee. No good that time either.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Rose kicks to Bogut. Back to Rose. Noah with a screen on Jennings. And there's Noah on the assist by Rose. Rose has got 6 assists now in the game. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Jennings against Rose. And the pass to him again. Now the feed to Gooden. Jennings passes to Dooley. Rocket 2. Shoots over Bogans. And they recover it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, you can see it. It's pretty noticeable the change from the first half. They've upped their intensity on defense.
Getting another opportunity here to see that powerful rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now here's Rose. He's got 11. Boozer with the screen for Rose. Inside. Noah dishes to Boozer. And it's sent back by Bogut.
And Bogut, known as a quality defender, effective at keeping those at bay.
Bogut sets a screen for Jennings. Kicks it to Gooden. Just 4 to shoot. Dooling for 3. Good on the triple. Dooling's got 10 points.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Here is Bogut. 10 points for him. Milwaukee with the rebound. Gooden's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Doolin. He's got 10. Passes it to Jennings for 3. That one falls coming off Dooling's feet. Dooling's got 3 assists now in this one. The Bulls leading by 10. Rose with the ball. Outside Dang. Over to the left wing. Boozer gets the bucket. 11 points in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Jennings. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got his 5th rebound in this one.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Boozer kicks to Dang. Pass to Rose. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 3. The rebound by Gooden. Gooden's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outdueling. The dish to Gooden. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Ronnie Brewer's checked in for the Bulls. Here is Bogans. He's got 10. Rose scanning the floor. He kicks to Boozer. Noah with a screen for Brewer. Puts it up from 17. Offensive rebound. And that one's good by Noah. Noah's got 6 points in the quarter.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Looking here at some numbers for Boozer, he's coming off an excellent season. He was around 19 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you talk about guys who just have a nose for putting up points. He is one of them.
Yeah, he sure is, and he rarely has back-to-back bad games. If he has an off night, he usually follows that up with a big night.
Bucks trail by 14. Outside Jennings. Pass to Maggette. The shot's good on the assist by Jennings. Maggette's got 7 points.
Maggette taking the contact, but staying with it. Good stick-to-itiveness there.
Here is Bogans. 10 points for him. Outside Rose. Some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pocket 6. Here's Brewer. And finished off by Noah.
And Noah understands his role so well. Sets a nice screen and able to find some space for his man in the finish.
Milwaukee's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Up top, Jennings. He's covered by Rose. Jennings passes to Dooling. It's back to Jennings. Dooling with it. The 3. And the rebound goes to Boozer. Boozer's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Now here's Rose. He's got 11. The pass to Bogans. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. He's got 13.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
Jennings against Rose. Outside Jennings. He dishes it to Dula. Here he goes. Chicago grabs the miss. Now Bogans. He's got 13. He gets it in there. And the Bulls lead by 19.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Rose against Jennings. Screen by Bogut. To halt the run. And the Bucks miss again. The Bulls leading by 19 points. Out of bounds, Milwaukee takes possession. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. The Bulls in second.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot-blocking teams in the league. At least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Timeout called, the Bucks. So for the Bulls, Thomas checked in for Noah. And James Johnson is subbed in for Rose. Milwaukee also making some changes. Sanders checked in for Gooden. And Michael Redd is subbed in for Brandon Jennings. And here's Doolin. He's got 10. Passes it to Maggette. Over Brewer. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That's a very low percentage shot. Not good basketball at all. One he probably should have passed on.
Bucks trail by 19. Pass to Doolin. Back to Maggette. Feeds to Bogut. Blanketed by the D. Fights to the rim for the layup. Bogut's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, good defense, but just better offense by Bogut.
Outside Boozer. Boozer, double team. Here's Brewer. A three-pointer off the mark. Milwaukee is going to less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Maggette kicks to Bogut. Pass to Sanders. Shoots over Bogans. Sanders' shot is off.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Brewer, the pass to Bogans. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
The pass to Maggette. Fires the three. Nailed from three-point land. Maggette's got 10 points in the game.
A decent threat from beyond the arc. When Maggette knocks these down, it really ups his confidence.
Boozer against Sanders from 11 feet away. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. 1:14 left in the third. The Bucks working the ball around. Passes it to Maggette. This one for 3. That's in there. Dooling with the assist. Dooling's got his 5th assist in this one.
Tell you what, guys, this has clearly been his half. And he's getting to a spot, shooting the ball with confidence. Excellent turnaround for him.
Now, here's Johnson. He has yet to score. Bogans gets to Brewer. Just 2 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And Maggette pulls it down.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Taj Gibson's checked in for Keith Bogans. Milwaukee also making some changes. Ferguson's checked in for Bogans. Boykins comes in for Maggette. And it's Jennings in for Dooling.
One shot.
And Red is such an outstanding offensive player, a lefty shooter who can just take over games on his own.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Now here's Johnson. He's tightly guarded. Chalk up 2 there. Johnson's got his first 2 points of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Jennings can't get it to go. And so it's Chicago, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Right back after this break. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Pass to Boykins. Screened by Sanders. Boykins passes to Sanders. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Boykins.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Rose dishes to Gibson. Thomas sets a screen for Rose. Shoots it up. Milwaukee with the rebound. Sanders has got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Jennings. Rose with the double team. Stolen by Rose. To the middle. Jumps up. And finished off by Rose.
Boy, he's an absolute blur. Derrick Rose, cat-like quickness.
Jennings against Rose. Now here's Jennings, guarded closer. Some solid defense from Rose.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Johnson finds Gibson, and it's Gibson finishing it off.
Boy, the energy, the passion. Gibson plays with a real fire inside, an aggressive dunker.
Jennings against Rose. Iverson a screen on Rose. Right side Jennings. 6 to shoot. Here's Red. And Gibson sends it back. Jennings against Rose. Almost, but it rolls out.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case.
Oh, my goodness. Save that one. I want to see that again.
Me too. Just absolutely beautiful.
Virtually impossible to top that alley-oop.
Pass to Gibson. Gibson setting the pick for Brewer. Back to Gibson. Makes it off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And you know what? I think if you hit Gibson, you got to really wrap him up and whack him because he's good at scoring through contact.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I like this throwback approach they're taking, looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And that one falls for Jennings. Keith Bogans, he's checked in for the Bulls. Drew Gooden has checked in for Milwaukee. Cook comes in for Earl Boykins. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. Strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Out of bounds, it'll be the Bulls' ball. Earl Boykins checked in for Cook.
Substitution, number 11, Boykins.
Chicago leading by 15. Outside Rose. And Rose throws it down.
I didn't think Rose would back down from some contact now, did you guys? Playing with a high level of intensity.
The pass to Boykins. Screened by Sanders. Down low. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Boykins.
Assisted by
Boykins has got his 6th assist on the night. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Bulls. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Brewer with the ball. He feeds it to Bogans. Shot clock at 6. Here's Rose.
Tell you what, Rose can get flashy with the best of them.
Bucks trail by 17. Pass to Boykins. There's the lob to the hoop. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And the Bulls making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Bucks also changing it up. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Sanders. Maggette comes in for Michael Redd. And it's Dooling in for Earl Boykins. Now here's Gibson. Thomas a screen. Here is Bogans. Good in defending. Bogans can't get it to go. The Bucks have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Jennings against Rose. Now here's Jennings. He's covered closely, and he makes good on the layup. Jennings has got 24.
Man, love the concentration of Jennings down in the post. Not panicking against the big fellas. This little man taking his time and getting the shot to go down.
Now here's Rose. And he banks in the layup. Rose has got 10 points in just the second half.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
There's Jennings with the 3. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
second team. At the line for the Bucks, James. 3 shots.
3 shots. 3 shots.
That's good from Brandon Jennings. And a lot of head coaching changes, Greg, coming into this season. In all, 8 teams with the new voice in charge.
And last year, a lot of turnover as well. By the end of the season, it wouldn't surprise me, Kevin, to see those changes extend to over half the league's teams. It's kind of part of the job now.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, love the attitude he's playing with here in the second half. Going strong to the hoop and getting to the free throw line.
Last one's off, and they'll settle for 2 points. Chicago leading by 15. Here's Rose. Boozer a screen on Jennings. Here's Rose. And it's sent back by Bogut. Now Dooling. Kicks to Gooden. Pass to Maggette. Now here's Gooden. The Bucks working the ball around. Goes up the baseline. They get the rebound. Maggette banked in off the glass. Maggette's got 10 points here in the second half.
Really good hustle that time by Maggette, getting his hands dirty on the glass.
Right side Rose. The feed to Noah. Pass to Bogans. puts up a deep three. And Maggette pulls it down. Maggette's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Dishes it to Jennings. Back to Maggette. The shot's good. Jennings making the play.
Masterful ball movement that time by Jennings. A terrific passer with really quick hands.
Here is Bogut. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Jennings against Rose. Jennings kicks to Maggette. Now the dish to Gooden. Johnson against Maggette. And here's Doolin. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Rose passes to Bogut. Back to Rose. And the shot goes down. Rose has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Jennings against Rose. Rose with the double team. Maggette kicks to Jennings. To the paint. And finished off by Bogut.
And at 7 feet tall, Bogut, an absolute threat to finish above the rim, especially when he's got that kind of position.
Chicago calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Luol Deng is checked in for James Johnson. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, let's summarize what Tom Thibodeau went over with his guys during the break. Now, he heaped praise on the defense. He said, the pressure's great. I love it. Keep making them make mistakes, guys. It's working. He thinks they're on the right track here. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now here's Noah. Now Bogans. Outside Rose. Softly drops in the floater. Rose has got 23.
How about the touch right there, guys? I mean, when Rose gets a chance to go with the floater, he takes advantage of it.
Rose against Jennings. Driving the lane, and the shot goes in. Jennings has got 11 in the second half.
And I tell you what, the speed of Jennings, it's nanosecond-like. I mean, he gets there in a heartbeat.
Here is Bogans. He's covered by Doolin. Bogans kicks to Rose. Outside Boozer. 5 to shoot. Deng dishes to Boozer. Launches it from deep. Rebounded by the Bucks. Gooden's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Here's Maggette. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Rose against Jennings. Noah with a screen on Jennings. Rose goes in, and it's Chicago scoring again.
You know, this is what Rose does best to me, guys. A scorer who attacks on offense with unbridled ferocity.
Jennings against Rose. Steps back and shoots. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 11 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Deng. Covered by Maggette. Deng kicks to Rose. Outside Boozer. Rose against Jennings. Fires for 3. That doesn't go either for Rose. And it's Jennings with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 15-point game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Chicago.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Rose.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Free throw good from Luol Deng. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Thomas checked in for Noah. Gibson comes in for Boozer. Lonnie Brewer's checked in for Keith Bogans. And it's Korver in for Derrick Rose. Dang hits them both. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here is Boykins, guarded by Korver. A nice shot by Boykins.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Gibson. Brewer finds Korver. Outside Gibson. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. Deng with the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 16.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
To the inside. And Sanders throws it down.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.